Looking at proportional relationship, handout 1. What's a ratio? Ratio is a comparison of two numbers. It can be written three different ways. The order in which you write the ratio is important to the meaning. Let's take a look at this example. Use pictures below to practice writing ratios. So we're gonna do one or two, and then the rest you get to do by yourself, and I will write down the answers afterwards. Okay, so for example, let's do ratio of teeth to no teeth. Okay, key word here is 2. Okay, you're starting with first number is going to be teeth, and then no teeth. So here we go. We're going to have to count teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 over, and total, say no teeth, you can kind of count multiple ways here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I missed one. 15. Okay, 9 to 15. So 9 to 15 is, we need to reduce the fraction. How do we do that? First of all, let's find out which number goes both into 9 and 15, and that is 3. So we divide by 3 numerator and denominator. Okay, and this is what we get. Equals 9 divided by 3 is 3, 15 divided by 3 is 5, and your final answer for this box is 3 over 5. Okay. Second example I want to do is smiles to total. You get how many smiles? 1, 2, 3. Nothing here, nothing there. 4. So smiles to total is going to be 4 over, and to calculate total, you go 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 times 6 is 24. And to reduce, you do the same thing. What number can both 24 and 4 be divided by? And that is 4. So your answer, again, has to be reduced, equals 1 over 6. Now, again, if you get to this point, 9 over 15, that's already a good start. And all you got to do now is a little bit more math to advance to the answer. Okay, now you can pause the video and try it by yourself. And in about 3 seconds, if you don't pause the video, the answers will miraculously appear in boxes below here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. And there you have it. There go your answers. Now, let's wrap up this page. So what is a rate? A rate is a specific comparison of two quantities. Here's some examples of the rate. The most common ones are miles per hour. Okay, or you can just say per hour. Another one could be, if you drive in a car, is miles per gallon. Okay, that's you paying for the gallon per mile, miles per gallon. Now, speed also can be measured in meters per second. Okay, and this is just some comparison. There can be more. Okay, if you're playing video games, I know people do KD ratios and all that stuff. That's also a rate, or how fast can you advance in the game per hour and whatnot. Okay, so let's take a look at this example now. Hunter jogs 4 miles in 30 minutes. Ryan jogs 7 miles in 48 minutes. What is each person's rate of speed? Who jogs the fastest? In this example, again, you say Hunter goes 4 miles per 30 minutes. So let's extract this information. I'm going to put down Hunter. Okay. And his rate is 4 miles per 30 minutes. Okay. You don't really need to know things like jogs and what is he doing, what's the weather like, what color is the grass. Those things are not relevant if we just do in pure math. All right, let's talk about Ryan right now. Ryan, I should have started with green, goes 7 miles. He goes 7 miles per 48 minutes. So looking at first numbers, well, 44 miles per 30 minutes. 4 miles, and this guy goes 7. So clearly, I think 7 miles is better, but he takes longer than Hunter. So let's see now what mathematical component can you do. So we're talking, since we're talking about minutes, there's minutes here and minutes there. We don't need to convert to common unit because it's already in minutes. So here's how you're going to do. To calculate Hunter's rate, you go 4 miles per 30 minutes, which if you use a calculator, 4 divided by 30, his rate is 0.13, and 3 is repeating. Okay, and this is, we're talking about miles per minute. Let's talk about Ryan for a moment. We'll go Ryan, and we'll make his in green. So it's 7 over 48, which means if you divide 7 by 48, again, 7 miles per or over 48 minutes, his answer is 0.146 miles per minute. So now we're looking at two quantities. Which one is fastest? Ryan or Hunter? And now, since he went faster, he spent more time, and yet he still ended up being faster. So here's how you write down the answer. Ryan runs the fastest. Moving on to the next page. The unit rate can help us determine the better value for our money. For example, real life scenario, a 12-pack of Orange Crush is priced at $3. A 6-pack is priced at $1.75. Which one is better value? On one hand, 6-pack is cheaper, but it's only 6, and 12-pack of Orange Crush is priced at $3. It's more expensive, but it also doubles the value. So let's talk about the 12-pack. What's the cost per? Determine the cost per can. Okay, so my question is, how much is per can? So if I know that one is cheaper, one sells cheaper cans, then obviously that will be a better deal. So let's go ahead and 12-pack. What you're gonna do is you divide $3 per 12 cans, and you're gonna get 0.25 or 25 cents a can. Okay, with the same success, we're gonna do 6-pack. 6-pack is $1.75 divided by 6 this time, and the answer is going to be 0.29. So you get, of course, we're measuring everything in dollars. Okay, so this is 25 cents per can, and this is 29 cents per can. So which one is the better value? Better value is 25 cents. Again, it's a smaller, it's cheaper. When two ratios are equal, there is a proportional relationship. Okay. Ways to solve proportions. First, we're going to go ahead and scale it. Scaling, then set up a proportion. Then cross multiply and divide. So we're going to read the following statement here. Small university enrolls in-state students and out-of-state students. The number of students enrolled in each in their most recent freshman class was 243. The school reported that it enrolled 7 in-state students for every 2 out-of-state students. So how many of each type of student was enrolled in the freshman class? So let me show you how to set up how to start setting up this problem. So what I know that the total students is 243. I also know that in-state we got 7 and out of state are 2. Now, what do I need to know here? So, okay, for the sake of time, here we go. I wrote down in this box what I know. Total students, in-state, out-of-state. What I need to know, here's your essential question. And then your plan and work is going to go in a big box. So for now, for the in-state and for the out-of-state, so we're going to have 2 scenarios, okay? So in-state, I know that in-state are 7 out of how many total students? We're going to do part of a whole here. Total students are 7 plus 2 here is going to be 9. So we know that we're comparing the 2 quantities here, and together they are 9. Okay, 2 plus 7 equals. So again, in-state students, total. In-state students go on the top, total goes on the bottom. So in-state students, we don't know, so we mark it X. And we know that total students together was 243. And this is how you're going to do cross multiplication, okay? Cross multiply means you multiply these 2 values, you get a 9 times X, and then it will equal to these 2 values, 7 times 243. So you're going to have 9 times X, and by the way, it doesn't matter if you write down 9X on the left or on the right of the equal sign, equals 7 times 243. So we get 9 times X, or 9X, equals 1701. To solve for X, to find that unknown, last portion here, as check it out, cross multiply and divide. So this is the divide portion of this work, is divide both sides by 9. And here's the cool part about it. 9 and in numerator and in denominator, both of these 9s cancel out. So you get your result to be, I'm going to write it right here. X equals 1701 divided by 9, you get 189 students. So there's a total of 189 students in state. We're going to do the same process out of state. If you want to try it by yourself, you can go ahead and pause this video and try it by yourself. Then you can compare the results. Or if not, you can stay. 1, 2, 3, and There we go. And here we go. So again, we set up the proportion to total students of out of state over 9. If 2 over, if 2 over 9 is one of the proportions here, then what is x over 243? Again, you cross multiply. 2 times 243 equals 9 times x, or vice versa. 9x equals 9x equals 486. Divide by 9, x equals 54. Both sides divide by 9, x equals 54. So that means that there's 54 out-of-state students. And here's my solution. Out of 243 students, 189 were in-state and 54 were out-of-state.